Going to talk about my boxing announcement. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have tried the Dubai chocolate, yeah. Did you buy the Switch 2? No, Pablo, I did not. Should I? Is it out? Is the Switch 2 out? When's the boxing happening? Oh, you gonna see. What happened on the stream the other day? I didn't get to watch it. All I saw was Alexis crying. Alexis had a family emergency. She had to fly back home to be with her family at this time. If you could box one person, who would it be? Oh, I'll tell you. And it's not Deji, if that's what you're wondering, because that fight's never happening. Let it go, chat. Let it go. But there is somebody else I think it would be a cool to fight. So let's get to it. But first of all, I just remembered this thing. I remembered after I fought iDubbbz, there was this one channel that posted a dope breakdown. I was like, yo, what? It was cool. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. It was cool. I was like, damn. Hold on. Where is it? I forgot what the thing was called. I think it was. Come on. Is that it? No. No. Hold on. I gotta remember this. What is that freaking... You guys know what I'm talking about? I didn't get my tooth fixed yet. I'm going to fix that on Monday. I gotta get a crown because I broke my tooth. Here. Oh, here. Okay, last one. Last one. If I can't find it, then it must have been taken down or something. But it's the coolest video anyone's ever made of my boxing. What? It's a YouTube. Oh, we're almost at a freaking 1,000 followers on the VOD channel or subscribers. So if you got a YouTube, go do that. I gotta find this video. My bad, guys. Dang, I messed iDubbbz up. And almost 10,000 followers. What? Almost 10,000 followers and almost 1,000 subscribers. That's Q. That's Q. Here, videos, maybe. It's not Creator Class. It's not Fight Hub. It's not that one. Wilbur, what? Is it Fight Breakdown? Let me freaking find this on my phone. I gotta show you guys. It's so cool. Did I post it on mine? No, I didn't post it on mine. What? Where is it? Battle ready? No. Okay, here. While I look for this, you guys watch this one. This is pretty cool. I think. I can't even remember what happened. This was when I was when I was fighting KSI. I think this is for KSI, but I didn't. All right, watch. Oh, let me take that off. Watch this while I find this video. What? Hold on. Why can't I hear this? Oh, here. Oh, yeah.
As a warm-up fight, just to get rid of the cobwebs.
Declaring your winner,
Fight Alex Wassabi.
Alex Wassabi.
Okay, let me just go in, come up, and then
Redemption of the brother.
yeah, I redeem Deji. I'll be like Deji.
Sort this out.
I'll be like Deji. This is how you go in.
I feel like JJ should win. Like, on paper, he should.
Alex Wassabi, bro, you're losing the fight. You come all the way here, yeah, just to get knocked out. That's embarrassing, you know.
But imagine if he just doesn't. Like, imagine if Alex does do something. He's done it in London before.
If I lose Alex Wassabi, then I will never do music in another box in my life. No, on my life. No, I will just stop.
Alex, you're an ad. You're a nice guy, which is hilarious.
Christy, thank you for the 5 gifted. I'm looking for this freaking video. I think that the channel got deleted. That's the only thing I can think of why it wouldn't be here.
If I lose Alex Wassabi, then I will never do music in another box in my life.
What is this? Okay, let's keep watching this.
Today we're gonna do 2 lies and a truth. So we basically have 3 things, like 3 statements, and 2 of them are lies, and 1 of them is the truth. Our goal is to figure out which one is the truth. Okay, here we go.
Ah.
A bird pooped on my head while I was eating. Second one. Lie. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. My dog peed on my leg while I was eating a donut back in my parents' house. The last one. I pooped in the woods and used my soccer shorts as toilet paper. I choose the last one as true.
Alright. What is happening? Peggy with the red! Thank you, Peggy! Thank you for the raid. Hold on. I think I might find it. I think it did get deleted, but he might have emailed it to me before he posted it. So we gonna see right here. Oh, what? Wait. Dang. I thought. Dang, guys, I want to show you this freaking video. It was the coolest breakdown of me ever. Let me, Dang, it's not in my email. Oh, I'm so sad. Ain't no problem. Wait, it's not good. Thanks for. Okay, that's his. I'm just to ask him. All right, well, I guess we'll never see it. I guess it will never exist ever again. No. Hey, Dad. Dad's here. Did you remember the sender? Yeah. It would have got taken down if it had. Yeah. Dang it. All right. Let's see here. Hold on. Oh, there's a lot of Alex Wassabi breakdown videos. There's this guy. Wait. Let's listen to this guy for a second. Let's see. This is before I boxed Deji.
Strength and conditioning
and he is talking about
into boxing footage that we have here, break it down a little bit, and figure out is he
I've never watched this.
Deji. Obviously, he's made some good progress since this footage, right? This is about 8 months ago, I believe. However, 8 months is not enough time to completely reinvent yourself. There's still going to be a lot of value that we can find here, some things that we might be able to notice in his performance.
All right, faster, faster.
Fights, what his style is, etc., etc. So,
Oh,
let's get into
damn, this feels like so long ago. This is like 5 years ago. Oh, so I was fighting, this is...
in the blue. Right away, you can see he is...
So I boxed this guy, and this was my first time sparring, like one of my first times sparring. And they said Austin McBroom was holding the thing, and he like an event to see who could fight under his thing. He's like, hey. So they invited all these YouTubers, and they said everybody's gonna be the same weight. And I was like, okay. Of course, no, but this guy right here is 30 pounds heavier than me, and he cracked my freaking rib.
Not comfortable on his feet, right? So he's really uncomfortable with his movement, kind of moving back and forth a little bit weird. You know, nothing super high level. He's trying to throw combinations there, and then he's trying to throw that jab out, but he just isn't able to commit to it. What he's doing a lot here that you can see is he's doing something that you see a lot, which is they'll throw shots, but they're not really convinced in their own throwing of the shots, right? Like they want to throw, but they're not actually committing to the shots.
Come on, do something good. This is so long ago. This is the very beginning.
That's a good combination right there, right? He's coming forward. He's throwing with intention, right? He's actually trying to land those shots. So as he's coming forward, it's a good, nice, drawn-out combination. Obviously, he's not talented. Obviously, there's no high-level skill behind it.
Hey! I just started. I never had a fight yet. This is before the Deji fight. Volume up.
He's coming forward. He's actually applying pressure, which is great to see. Now, if we're going to analyze this a little bit, watch where his chin goes while the combination extends, right? So his head lifts up. His chin just continually gets higher and higher, which exposes him to counter shots, right? Which is exactly what happens. He eats multiple big shots.
So none of those hurt
because he doesn't know how to defend himself.
And I've never, and they didn't tell us who we were sparring before we got there. Most of us has never fought before, and this guy was 30 pounds heavier and a southpaw. I was like, I've never even seen a southpaw boxer before. Just at the gym. So I was like, what? Now I gotta fight a southpaw? I don't know how to do this. So
forward. Also, he really goes into a desperation clinch. When people clinch like that to defend themselves instead of making space, clinches that are very much so a desperation. So what he's doing is he's looking down and just brawling, right? And you see his chin to our
so
boy
there's
Nick
a
Ireland for really bringing it to
let's see.
him. Low level head, even part in the fight.
So there's a part where he gets me in a headlock and he punches me in the rib 3 times. He's like, boom, 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 and then the ref breaks it up. You can't hold somebody in a headlock and then just punch them. So let's
combination
see.
there. He came in with a jab because not a legal move, but usually you can get away with it. In the C, dude, that's what you'll see right here. Words on that lazy, trying to win this, which straight system is right. Nick's throwing that. He just a fight because he has a
where's the head
to back, and then specifically that is good. Will times a lot
what?
Potentially. So,
Okay, well they didn't show it, but he did. He hurt me. How many? 30 push-ups. Damn. Trying to get me back in boxing shape. I didn't even announce anything yet. All right, hold on. Freaking push-ups are dumb. All right, let's get it done. Let's get it done. Child of Swift, you think I can't do 30 push-ups? I don't know if I can do 30 push-ups, but we're gonna do it. Okay. Man, it's been a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay, hold on. All right, now let me see. Damn, I'm so sad that I don't have that video. I think he privated it. Nigel D. Pew, 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 pew. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I actually, if I'm correct, this is the guy I rated before, and he said, "Yo, is that Alex Wassabi?" That's awesome. Thank you, sir. I hope you guys had a great stream. That's dope. It's a full circle. I was a YouTuber. He watched me. I randomly found him on Twitch. I rated him. He rated me back. Hot dog. Look at that. Hot dog. You guys, today, for the people that are joining, we're talking about my boxing announcement for a fight. And we're talking about the problem with Misfits boxing. And we were talking about ranking boxers. We're going to rank boxers. I was trying to find this dope-ass video this dude made one time of one of my fights. And it was just a breakdown of every little thing I did. But he didn't. I think he lives in like the Ukraine or something. So I don't even know what time it is there. So we're probably not going to get that video. But we are about to rank some freaking... Thank you, Nigel. My ADHD wants to thank you before I forget. I think I already did. But we out here. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let's see this. Let's see this. Oh, have you guys seen this? It took me years to perfect this. Look at this. See that? You can't blink. If you blink, you miss it. I've gotten pretty good at it. I'm really fast. I'm one of the top in the world. Here, I'll play it one more time so you guys can see it, but don't blink. Don't blink. Yep. Yep. You see the trick is to stay on your back foot when you throw that punch, because like sometimes your weight will go forward, and if you're not on the back foot, you'll fall. And it's a lot of practice, but you can do it if you really want to learn. It's not too bad. All right. Hold on. Freaking Fousey knocked me out that one time. That sucked. That was alright though. Oh, what? Andrew said attending his first boxing match. Let's watch this video real quick. And then we're gonna get to ranking, I promise. I'm pretty sure I've seen this. I just haven't seen it in a long time. This is Andrew, my little brother's video. Oh, we got day goal is 50. We got 7. Let's go. Okay, here we go.
Where are you? Have you seen Andrew?
No. I thought he left to college.
Did he?
I think so. He said something like this. He was in his last name.
What?
Bird.
Oh, what?
A cob bird.
Dang it. You always got birds coming in the garage. Oh. It's me. It's my last day here in America. So, hello, it's me, Andrew Burris. Tomorrow I leave for North Carolina for college. Psych, I'm coming back in 19 days, but still. Here, can you take your camera? No, you have to hold it. It's a good angle. It's a good angle. Well, I'm here in Aaron's roof. You guys might be thinking, you have a lot of Leaving California videos, and I do, but this one's real. Not really. This one's the one before the real one, but... Damn. I gotta get down now. Here we go, guys. Hey guys, today we're gonna be freestyling rap battle.
What's up? My name is Little P, aka Old Dirty P.
What? I thought where's the boxing stuff? Oh, here.
Aaron, I'm nervous. Here. Aaron, I'm nervous. Here, hold it like this awkwardly. I'm nervous. I'm nervous about tonight. Why?
Not because of Alex's fight. By the way, Alex had a fight. I don't know if I said that already.
Because I know he's gonna win. I'm walking with him.
And he also asked me to walk with them. Like how you know how boxers walk with a group of people to the stage? That's what I'm doing.
He was so nervous.
Walking in front of people is scary.
I didn't know if he's gonna do it when I asked him. I was like, I wonder if he's gonna be able to do it or not.
You didn't think about it, right? Well, that's embarrassing. You hit me. How about this? No, that's too. I'm nervous about walking.
I'm about to fight in front of like 20,000 people at the end of this video. It's crazy.
It will.
for the rust of your booty off the walkway. Then I will find them in the stages and I will boo them in the face because boo.
Probably.
What? I thought you were joking. We didn't sign up for booze.
I thought you were
Our stuff about ghost. Ah!
No, I'm actually serious. This is his event, right? IDubbbz's event. A lot of people here for him.
You know what? We did the edgy one. We did it here.
I didn't do the edgy one.
It's better to just be prepared for all scenarios, you know?
Yeah.
Aaron, he's filming.
Andrew, you saw me.
Those are my brothers.
Lock Steve under there.
I'm naked.
Why do I look like a Roblox character?
Guys, I don't.
I'm gonna announce the boxing match at the end. Oh, look, it's Minecraft. I know that now. I can't tell you who I'm fighting yet, but if you guys are asking questions on TikTok or X, I can't see that chat. I'm just live streaming there. I don't know what's going on over there. So if you're trying to talk, come over to Twitch. Say what it is. Oh, thank you for the bless yous. I don't think. I feel like I probably watched this, but
How am I gonna walk down the thing? I don't know. I just don't know how I'm gonna walk.
after you fight, so many people make videos and so many people do all this stuff. So, oh, thank you, Sabrina. If you guys are rated from the rating of Mr. Nigel, you can chat now. I forgot to take off the setting where you had to follow to chat. Stretch? Oh, good idea. I actually did not see Alexis. I barely saw her if I did. I bet I did. But I just, like, she didn't sleep in the same room. I only saw her sometimes, but most of the time I'm just thinking about the fight all week. He's so scared. Look at him, he's so scared. I'm like, dude, I'm about to go fight. You can't just walk. But he did it. I always think, what does he think when stuff like this is happening? He's like, whoa, my brother is about to fight, and in front of this whole arena, this whole stadium. That's crazy to most people. I feel like if Aaron did that when I was a kid, I'd be like, whoa.
Maybe I can use this experience as like making me more confident for college.
It's about to get crazy. I wonder, should we watch Aaron's video? I'm sure Aaron vlogged it too.
Start, and I couldn't think about any of the fights except Alex's fight and the walking part. Not even the fight part, just the walking part. But then I thought to myself, what am I doing this for? Alex. Yep. This is Alex's day, Alex's night, Alex's moment. This isn't about me. It's about Alex. So if there's any booze, it's towards Alex, not me. So that made me feel better. But I was still nervous, and it was time to walk.
You walk every day. It's not hard. You just gotta do it for like maybe 500 feet. That's it.
I did it. I was too nervous to record though, so I have no footage. But we're now on to Alex's fight.
What? All that build up and we didn't even see him walk? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go, baby.
My
Damn.
phone ran out of storage.
No way.
Alex,
What?
if you're watching this, I'm so sorry for not actually showing footage of the fight, but you won very easily, may I add. May I add
What?
also that, congratulations. Alex is probably going to text me after this and say, you could have found footage of the fight online. Oh, Alex, please, I'm trying to live in the moment, Alex. Editing is hard, but just know, Alex, that we're very proud of you. I mean, I'm very proud of you. I don't know about everybody else, but I'll just speak for myself. I'm very proud of you, Alex. You make me proud to be your little brother. That's a good one. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one in. Yeah.
Hey, baby.
No, I'm okay.
What kind of video was that? We didn't freaking get to see the walk or the fight. What? Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Let's see what Aaron. Let's see if he posted something. What? He did post something. I just gotta find it. What? Wait, what? Wait. Oh, I didn't see. Yeah, I didn't see the rewards. Where's his freaking videos at? I know it's in here somewhere. Oh, is it proudest moment? Oh, okay. So there's his version of the Deji video or his version of the iDubbbz video. Chat, which one we watching? There's Aaron's version of the when he was with me for iDubbbz, or his perspective on, okay, iDubbbz? Deji? Oh, there's Richard, yeah. Hi. Okay, which one? iDubbbz or Deji? No, we can't watch both. Well, the Deji one has 177,000, and the iDubbbz one has 103,000 views. So, which one is it? Which one do you want? Which one do you want? Why not both? Alright, let's watch both. Which one's first? Okay. Okay, we're gonna do Deji one first. I'm excited to watch that one. I don't know what's gonna happen. I can't remember these videos. Here we go. That's a weird first shot he decided to use. There we go.
We've made it to Paris.
This is my first boxing match ever. It's like 4 years ago or something. Maybe 5 years ago. I don't know.
We're gonna go up there.
For this part of the journey, I am by myself. Jake had a phone call. But I am going to get to the top of this by myself. I don't usually travel by myself. There's so many stairs here. Oh no. I'm sweating.
Okay, let's get to the boxing stuff, sir. Oh, here we go.
Throughout this trip, Ronnie's given me a list of
Fight
things
day?
that I need to try while in London. And one of them is Costa.
All right, let's try this.
Out of 10.
It's delicious in my tummy.
What?
Dang. Okay, that's actually kind of better than Starbucks. I actually do like it a bit better than Starbucks. Yeah, yeah, I do like it better than Starbucks.
I did stretch for Kaylin.
Mine's a cappuccino.
Oh,
Ooh, that's
Marlon's
high. My
there.
tongue's a little burnt, but it's worth it.
Jake's there. Aaron's there. Roy's there.
Did
Who's
you
that?
want
Oh,
coffee
Fuzi.
in it, right?
It was called Coffee on the Thing.
Okay, coffee in,
Is
cause
this your vlog?
Yeah.
That's a cute camera.
thank you.
Well, you can inspire them.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Okay,
sorry.
they get it. I'm overweight right now. Okay.
You know, and I'm with him, and he's all about working out.
Everybody's hair is
Wears the
different.
sickest shoes of all time.
Man, he's the sickest shoes of all time.
Yeah, dad shoes.
Come on.
Come on! I have to wait for a car to come pick us up and take us in.
Apparently, there's like a lot of fans outside pushing the gate, so VIP can't even get in, so we have to wait for a car.
Oh shit! Here we go. I'm
Back
in there.
California, before this part starts,
What?
I just want you guys know that I did not really film that much when it came to Alex.
Aaron!
I had a
Same
lot of
thing with
stress going on. I
Andrew!
was really nervous for him. Just a lot of feelings going on, and
No way!
It just wasn't at the top of that list. But luckily, Jake did get a few clips of me.
Ah, what is going on? Neither of them filmed it.
Get the best clips.
No way. That's all he got.
Then Yusuf got in trouble.
That's
got in trouble.
My coach, he's never met my coach before, so he just got yelled at.
Just as loud and just as aggressive, and I get yelled at. I did it! Just to try. Did you see? I did it! Yeah! I beat everybody! He destroyed it! I did it for the Philippines, Mama! I did it for the Philippines!
Oh, there's footage of me after? I don't even remember this. So much happens after you fight.
I am tired.
So proud of you. But
Thank you.
it's time for us to go. I will see you in LA.
Alright.
And you're having a viewing party at your house? Because you haven't seen, you don't even know what you did, do you?
I didn't even watch it yet. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna have some friends over and we'll watch it.
Okay,
I can't
well,
wait to see. You're gonna be surprised by how well you
freaking
did.
what? Okay, hopefully he filmed this one.
Ronnie wants to be a fighting creator class 3.
I don't like violence.
How's it going? Hello.
All right, let's go here.
The airport.
Mika.
Who is Mika?
I don't know, but she has a.
fighting?
I love her.
We're rooting for Mika.
Pierce.
Oh, that's who Mika's fighting.
You can't love both of them.
We got a Alex Wassabi card!
Prevent
Ew.
all damage that will be dealt to you this turn. If you're not smiling, you're doing it wrong.
Ow! I wasn't ready! I did it! I can't believe that worked. I've never been able to do that my entire life.
Are you nervous?
Yes. No. Why am I the only one not nervous?
I'm nervous for walking.
I'm just that confident in Alex.
I'm nervous because even though we know he's like going to be amazing and do so good, I just don't want anyone to get like really hurt.
When I say I'm nervous, I mean I'm nervous for myself to walk with them on this thing. I'm not nervous for his fight.
So is there no footage of Andrew? I guess the real fight footage.
Oh, also, Ronnie wants to be a fighting creator class 3.
I'm not trying to fight anyone. If people wanted that, if you were asked to fight,
All right, here we go.
We have $10,000 on this fight. I'm joking. Man.
I don't want to boo her.
We're not gonna boo her. It was an accident.
It was a. We'll have to explain.
Here we go. Okay, finally. Oh, Michelle did good though. I remember.
Let's go, Michelle!
All right, here we go. Here we go. Finally. Okay, here we go.
What's happening?
No. No, you're not walking out. You're going with the girls after.
No, I can't walk all by myself.
It's me and you.
You can do it. Oh my goodness, thank you.
You can do it. This is gonna be great.
What if nobody applauds? No pressure is on you. Oh, yes.
Yeah, and you're here for Alex, right? We're here for Alex.
Who's that guy behind him? That's so cool. Oh my
goodness. As soon as he's there.
They're cheering for me. See, Carlos is giving you great advice. Where's Alexis? I don't know. Alexis is hiding. You should go with her though, because if he sees you, he's like, where's Alexis? What are you doing back here?
Why?
Oh, there he is. I'm joking.
Andrew's so nervous. Listen to his nervous laughter. Why am I so sweaty? I didn't do anything. Why am I so sweaty? You hear how nervous he is? Hold on, let me slow it down. Here. He's nervous, excited, but it's just funny. Because I have to fight, so the nerves are not really hitting me because I have to fight. So I'm not worried about who's there, who's watching. I'm worried about not getting knocked out. So I don't know. I just don't get nervous during fights.
Alex Wassabi.
Let's go! So weird that I was a boxer. It's been like 2 years. Ah. Okay. Let's get to the ranking, baby. Let's get to the ranking of the people. How do you feel during the fight in the moment? In the moment, I'm like, I'm not there. I feel like I'm playing a video game and I'm the video game, but I'm just watching. I feel like I'm watching, like you guys are watching this. That's what I feel like. I'm watching myself, except I have the best seat in the house because I get to see from this angle. But other than that, everything else is just instinct and automatic. And like sometimes things happen and I don't know how I did that, or I didn't know like his punch, like I moved back like an inch. So his punch misses by an inch. And then I like, boom. And then I take another step back and then boom. And it's weird because I'm like, I look back and I'm like, I don't even know what I was thinking in that moment. It was just instinct, like fight or flight. So I'm just like, ooh. I just trained so hard, so repetitively, like a robot, that when I get in there, I don't know what's happening. It's just my body's just reacting. It's like ultra instinct. But, well, not that cool. That's really cool. But that's what it feels like. I don't know what... You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Unless you fought, it's hard to explain. Am I boxing again? I will make the boxing announcement at the end of this video. For now, we're gonna freaking rank all the... These are all the boxers, influencers that I remember or that I know. I didn't look them up. I just tried to think. I made a list on my phone of all the memorable boxers that I know. Either they are like had a name, or they have a name, or I know them, or I fought them, or we were on the same fight card, or they were my co-main event or something. So that's all I could think of. If you're not on this list, you must have fought once, or like you weren't a very big name, or like you were like in the prelims or something. But whatever. We're just gonna go with this. These are the boxers that I can come up off the top of my head. I gotta pee first, and I'll be right back. All right, let's get it. Hey, Boxer Alex today. Thank you. Very nice. All right, let's get to ranking, shall we? All right, let's get it. Let's go with my opponents first. So my last opponent was B-Dave. Okay, so hold on. I gotta change these. What do I change these to? What do people usually have? Let me see. Let me find what people usually make for this thing. All right. So. Okay. So it's God tier, almost there, and decent. Oops. Thinker, retire. Oops. How do I add a thing? And there should be one more. Ah, shit. Hold on, add. I know it's here somewhere. I just gotta find that shit. What? Oh, here you go. And all right, here we go. So there's a few hundred people watching on X right now, and I feel like those are the people that are not gonna like a lot of my explanations or answers, or when I talk about the problem of the Misfits, or when I talk about my boxing announcement. So, oh, okay, Alexandra's thing better. Oops. So if you guys try and talk shit on X, come over to Twitch and talk shit. Sabrina, don't block any chatters that come unless they get crazy. If it gets out of hand. But if they don't like me or they don't like my boxing, don't kick them out. Until it gets too crazy. Okay. Goated. Pro. Oops. Pro. Mid. YouTube boxer. Wait. YouTube boxer and last is punching bag. Okay. What should the, oh yeah, retire. Okay, cool. Damn it. All right. There we go, baby. There we go, baby. You guys ready? You guys ready to get got with this right here? Because it's about to go down. It's about to go down. Oh, man. I wonder what freaking YouTube videos you're going to get. Hey, mate, Ash's boxing list is the worst boxing list out of the YouTubers in the whole wide world ever. That's what they're gonna say. There's gonna be a lot of videos like that. So, chat, let me know if you find them. They make me laugh. I like to watch them. Okay, first off, we got B-Dave, baby. B-Dave, my boy. He's a cool guy. I like him. But I'm gonna give my honest opinion, guys. I'm gonna give my honest opinion. Yeah, B-Dave was freaking getting me heated and frustrated in the ring. So I fought B-Dave, and it was hard because I was fighting two people. It was him, and I was fighting a guy named Pineda. Pineda is like 6 inches taller than him, and he likes to fight at the distance. That was the guy I had to focus on. Nick was supposed to focus on B-Dave. So I just didn't, I was just focused on Pineda. And I wasn't prepared to switch styles. So I tried to box B-Dave like I boxed Pineda, but B-Dave is more like aggressive. I wouldn't say he's a dirty boxer. He's just, he's just very, like, physical. So he'll, like, step on your feet. He'll, like, knee you in the face, all this stuff. But I don't think that's on purpose. I think that's just, how he fights. I believe that fighters are, like, people are like, oh, he's an aggressive fighter. Oh, he's a elusive fighter. Oh, he's like this. I think however you fight is just who you are. Deep down, that's how you are. So if you fight aggressive, then that's who you are. You're just aggressive in life. If you fight elusive and slick like me, then that's how I am in life. Like, I don't want to just destroy somebody. I don't want to kill somebody. I just want to win. So I'm focused on, hit, get out, hit, get out. B-Dave wants to destroy people, so he's coming in here, like haymakers. And then, yeah, so I think it was a good fight. I still think I'm the better boxer. He's a scrapper, but I think that he came into it with a good game plan, because I don't know if I guess he assumed I was gonna focus on Pineda, and since I did focus on Pineda, first 10 seconds I get in the ring, I knock down Pineda, a professional boxer. And I am not a professional, or I am now, but I just started boxing. He had like 16 fights under his belt. I had 2 fights under my belt, and I knocked him down in 10 seconds, because that's what happens when you focus on somebody. That's what camps are for. So B-Dave, I'm not going to put him in pro, because I don't think I'm not even in pro. But I'll put him in, but he's better than YouTube boxers. I think he's better than the bigger names. Like, if he fought Deji, B-Dave would win. That's why Deji turned down me and B-Dave. I think B-Dave would definitely beat Deji. And I think he would beat iDubbbz too, actually. But actually, I think he would put up a good fight against Pineda, but him now, because he did fight Pineda and he super lost. But I think he would put up a good fight. Okay, next opponent, iDubbbz. iDubbbz is a YouTube boxer. I don't think he's a punch bag, even though I messed him up. I've never messed up somebody's face as much as I messed up his face. It was green, purple, yellow, and blue. It was the whole rainbow. You could find any rainbow color in the rainbow on his face. Like, it would be purple, and then under that it's a little green, and then it's a little blue, and then it's yellow. It was crazy. I've never done that. It was shocking. But I don't think he's high on the YouTube boxer list, but he's on the YouTube boxer list, and he's not just a punching bag. There's other people on this list. They're going to go in the punching bag for sure. Yeah. Because iDubbbz, he fought Dr. Mike, and he went up in weight. Going up in weight is, like, dumb in boxing. Nobody does that unless they get older, and they have to. And they're like, I just can't make it down to that weight anymore. So, yeah, props to him for that. He just made the same mistake Deji made and thought I would be an easy fight. Got your ass. Okay, who else? Pineda. Okay, I will put Pineda. If we're talking about now, I'll put him behind B-Dave, actually. I think maybe it's because, like, my style was... I don't know, because, so, B-Dave kneed me in the face. After he kneed me in the face, and he stepped on my foot, and they counted as a knockdown, I was like, okay. And then I was like, boop, switch modes. And I was like, I'm gonna fuck this guy up. Before that, I was trying to, like, I like to take my time and try to figure out, like, what they're trying to do, what is working, what they react to. And once I did that, after, like, I got used to all his, like, his style, I got up, he kneed me in the face. I got up, I hit him 20 times without getting punched once. And he ran back to the corner, and I hit him with an uppercut. I was like, boom, hit him with an uppercut. I said, you didn't like that, huh? When he turned around to walk away. And then he reached out to tag his partner's hand, and he said, shut the fuck up. And you can hear it in the footage. It's so cool. It's just like an awesome boxing, like, situation. That was cool. Let's see. Okay. Let's move on. Who's my other opponent? Oh, Deji. Oh, we'll save Deji for the end, because I know people gonna want to hear about that for sure. Let's go with Jarvis. FaZe Jarvis. I think he is. Well, he beat B-Dave. I think he's in the pro, guys. I feel like there's some boxers that all they do is box. iDubbbz doesn't just box. I feel like Pineda doesn't box unless he's getting ready for a fight. B-Dave, I think he trains more than Pineda, but I feel like Jarvis is just... There's so many clips of him sparring, like, everybody. I think he's in the pro, but he's, like, on the lower end of the pro. But we'll see where we end up on this list. You're about to put Deji below B-Dave, aren't you? We'll talk about it. Dr. Mike. Okay, Dr. Mike, I feel like he's... I feel like he's here too. I love Dr. Mike. He's like just a really good guy. He's awesome. Super kind, super helpful. First time I met him, I was actually watching I think Jake Paul and Amanda Serrano. Jake Paul was fighting somebody, and Amanda Serrano, and it was in New York. And Dr. Mike was sitting next to me, and I was like, "Hey, you're fighting iDubbbz, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, like next week or in a couple weeks." And that was the first time I met him. Super nice guy, but I might be wrong. But it's hard to believe that iDubbbz was as messed up by Dr. Mike as he was by me. Dr. Mike outweighed me, like naturally, probably by 30, 40 pounds. And I messed up iDubbbz more than he did. I beat him. I think I did better than Dr. Mike did against iDubbbz. So I think Dr. Mike is better than iDubbbz. But I think if Dr. Mike was naturally the same size as iDubbbz, I think it'd be a way closer fight. It's just he had the weight advantage. But I don't know. Do I think I could beat Dr. Mike? I think I could, but it's just that weight advantage. There's weight classes for a reason. Weight classes for a reason, baby. Okay. King Kenny. King Kenny. I think he is... I feel like his record's not good though. How many times has he lost? I think if I guess, I would say I don't remember any of the fights he's had except for FaZe Temper. But that got appealed and got overturned. So I feel like he lost 3 and won 2. That's what I would guess. Yeah, I'll put him front of mid. I could move these guys depending on who's up next. I'll move these. You think King Kenny and Jarvis on the same level? I don't know, cause I saw Jarvis fight the Thompson Eddie guy, and I was like, damn, he's pretty good. Like he like slipped into this body shot. I remember that. I was like, whoa, King Kenny. He's like super fit, but his best performance was against Nunes, but it's just such a big fight gap. But yeah, he dominated Nunes. He was just having fun. He was like, oh, once he realized, oh, I'm not in danger, I can just like show off a little bit. That was cool. So, I don't know if, damn. Nah, I gotta put him up here. I think he's behind Jarvis in my opinion, but I'll put him here. But that freaking Nunes fight was cool. I'll tell you guys who I think my favorite fight would be, just because the build up for it, everything for it, like the face to face, and then it'll be a good fight. I think we just have good matched up potential. Austin McBroom, I feel like he caught Bryce like early on, but it wasn't like I feel like it wasn't an impressive. Something happened. I don't know. Maybe it's just so long ago. Maybe it was really cool. All right, since we did Austin, let's do Bryce. So we're talking about boxing, right? So he's only had one boxing match? Is that right? Or did he fight Austin McBroom twice? And did he... I have not announced it yet, but I will at the end of the stream. He fought Bare Knuckle, yeah, but boxing, he only fought Austin McBroom once. Oh, and then, Austin fought Gibb twice, I remember. So he fought once. So in boxing, because he's only had one fight, and that's all I can put him at, I would have to put him YouTube boxer. Well, no, in that one fight, shit. I'll put him at YouTube boxer because I've seen other stuff and he's worked on it a lot. And you gotta like bare knuckle boxing is kind of boxing, and that was dope. So I'll put him here. But do I think that if Bryce and Austin McBroom had a rematch, Bryce would 100% win, depending on the weight. Because I think he's like put on muscle, so he'd have to come down for Austin. But I don't know what Austin's doing. I haven't heard his name in forever. Okay, let's go with Chase Demore. You guys know Chase Demore? Is this Chase Demore? Anybody? He's there's a lot of people in Misfits boxing, and I feel like they're mostly known for Misfits boxing. I know that he freaking does like reality shows. I've just never seen. I don't watch reality shows, so I don't know what he's been on. But yeah, he's definitely a YouTube boxer. But he has a belt, and he keeps fighting, and he doesn't lose very often because he's so big. It's hard to stop him. So I'll put dang, he just, but as a boxer. Yeah, I gotta put him. Shit. I gotta put him there. All right, Nick LMAO, my tag team partner, my good friend, top of mid. Because we're not pros. We box like once a year. Like if we boxed as much as Jarvis and King Kenny, we would both be easily in pros. But I wouldn't even put myself in pro, even though we are pros. All right. FaZe Temper. Damn, I feel bad for him. He trained hard and for a long time, and he got knocked out bad twice by KSI and by Slim. So I'm going to have to put him here. But he's my boy, so I'll put him at the top. He's good. He just keeps that freaking chin up. Hey, he's a YouTube boxer. I don't think he's a punching bag because he was like moving, but he just gets caught with one big shot. A punching bag is that they don't do anything. They just get punched. So he would just get one big punch and go down. Salt Poppy, my Filipino baby. He's a pro for sure. And I think he's better than King Kenny. And I think he's better than FaZe Jarvis. I don't even remember. I know he fought a bunch of people. I know he lost to Slim. But he's my boy. He's Filipino. What do you want me to do? Chill. Dean the Great. He's up here. Of course. He's in the pro, baby. I don't know. You have to be like, I don't know if anybody's in GOATed. I'll probably finish this. Nobody will be in GOATed, and I'll decide who goes in GOATed. Who's going to get leveled up. Yeah, he is the best. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do it yet, but I'm going to move some people up to God tier. Michael Reeves. He's going to go up here. He was impressive. I think he's a YouTube boxer because he only boxed once. He's never going to box again. But he did so good in his boxing match. I didn't know who he was. I still, I know who he is as a person. I still haven't, watched his stuff or, I don't know if he's a YouTuber or, a streamer or whatever, but he's just such a likable guy. And he did so good. And I was so happy because he was boxing at first. He was I wouldn't say he was losing, but he wasn't really doing much. And he was getting hit with a couple things, but his boxing IQ is so good. He was just patient, and he was downloading, and he was studying, and he's like, okay. And then later in the fight, he was it was like he's download complete, and then boom, and then he was just timing him correctly, and he was defending correctly, and his hands were back, and he was throwing, and they were landing, and it was so good. Freaking Michael Reeves was a surprise. Wade Pluma. Wade Pluma. Yup. Wade Concept. He had his first fight, and he's always been a big supporter of me. He's always talked about how much he likes my style of boxing and how slick and stuff I am, and I'm a counter puncher, and he's always talked highly of me. But that's not the reason I put him ahead of Pineda. Damn, actually, I gotta put him ahead of. I think he's ahead of Bito too. He just has good good basics. He has a good foundation. Freaking, I saw his fight and I was like, damn. By watching that, you wouldn't think that was his first fight. And a lot of times when I'm watching YouTube boxers, I am comparing. If it's their first fight, I'm comparing them to myself in my first fight. And there's not a lot of people above me in my head. Even Jake Paul fought Deji. That was his first fight. I feel like my fight versus Deji for my first fight was better. I think I just did better. I'm not saying I'm better than Jake Paul now. His whole life is boxing. But comparing our first two fights, I think I didn't get a bloody nose. I didn't get a whatever. I didn't Deji barely touched me because he couldn't. People are like, oh, if he threw, he would have won. I'm like, he didn't have a choice. I wasn't letting him throw. He wasn't landing. I was frustrating him. I was in his face. I was like fighting on the inside, fighting on the outside. I was switching it up. I was changing angles. He was like, fuck, ah. And then he's like, I just got to defend so I don't get knocked out. What other reason would there be for him not to throw in our fight? There's none. There's no other reason. Everyone's like, oh, if he would have just thrown, his mental wasn't there. I'm like, why do you think his mental wasn't there? Because I took it away. I said, I'm gonna fuck you up. And he believed me. And that's what happened. He just ran the whole time. Run, run, run. And then everybody's like, oh, his defense is goated. And I'm like, he had to put 100% of his focus into his defense just to survive the match with me. And it was my very first fight. It's like his third or fourth, I think. All right, here we go. Sorry, Fuzi. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's my boy. That is my very, very, very strong, but also uncoordinated boy. He's my strong and uncoordinated boy. I feel like there's a lot of boxers like this. It's the guys that have a lot of muscle and they were lifting their whole lives and they wanted to work on their physique and they wanted to look strong. People automatically think that they're athletic, but they're not. They just spent their whole life lifting and they don't have coordination. So Chase Demore falls under that. Fuzi falls under that. There's a lot of people. It's just like, and I remember Fuzi, and when he fought Deji, he said he fought Deji because he said I made it look easy. So he thought he could beat him. And I was like, cool, work with my coach. That's who helped me beat him. And he said, okay. And then he changed his mind and he went to Jackrabbit. There's a gym called Jackrabbit, and I've never been there. I don't know anything about it. I just know it's a boxing gym in LA somewhere in California. And from looking at the fighters from that gym, I feel like their strategy, if you take B-Dave and Fuzi, are great from Papa Wassabi. That is my father. That is my father. If you haven't followed him and you like Fortnite, go do that because he is leveling up fast, baby. Thank you, father. What was I saying? Oh, so then Fuzi, I said, hey, man, look, you're already strong, dude. You already have muscles. You're already fast. Just focus on freaking boxing. Please. Please focus on boxing. I was like, just get better at boxing. Learn how to move your feet. Learn how to box with your hands. Don't worry about having the best abs in the YouTube scene. Don't worry about how you're going to look super strong, because it doesn't matter how strong you are if you're face down on the canvas. So I was like, dude, just focus on boxing, boxing, boxing. Your cardio is good. Don't worry about cardio. Your strength is good. Don't worry about strength. And he did the freaking opposite. He just was doing like 100 push-ups a day, running 10 miles a day, doing 1,000,000 pull-ups a day. And I was like, dude. So if he ever boxes again, I'm going to try to talk to him again. I'm like, dude, don't do this to get in shape. This is not a transformation video. This is a boxing video. It doesn't matter what you look like if you don't win. So I'm going to put him here. I don't think he should retire, even though his nose, though. He broke his nose like twice. Damn, I think he should retire, man. Just because his nose. If you break your nose, that means you broke your skull. That's part of your skull. He broke his skull twice. I'm not trying to see him break his skull again. No. And I think he like had an orbital bone. Like, Deji didn't touch me. I had no marks on my face. I wasn't even tired after that fight. But Fuzi got like a broken nose and an orbital bone. So man, don't do it again. Unless you get paid a lot, then I'll be there, boy. Let's go. Gotta make that bread. Oh, you guys can't see his face, but this is Anthony Taylor. And he has the belt, and he's one of the best in Misfits boxing because he wasn't an influencer. He wasn't an influencer. Even though he didn't have a lot of boxing matches, he was a UFC fighter. He grew up fighting. He knows how to fight. He understands the body. Like he's trained his body for a long time to be able to withstand all this. And then he's fighting YouTubers who are all new to this. So, like, yeah, you don't have a lot of boxing experience, but you have conditioning experience. You've been training your whole life. You know how to deal with punches coming at you. You know how to deal with kicks coming at you, elbows, like all this stuff. So that's why he's just at the top. Because Misfits, I think that was one of the mistakes. I love Anthony Taylor. He's very entertaining, but it made it hard for YouTubers to freaking box because there's already a guy in there that knows how to fight. And so now you want me to start from zero when this guy's been fighting for years and years? That's like if I don't know how many MMA fights he's had. But if he had 3, that means 3 months training for each of those. So that's 9 months ahead of somebody that's never boxed before, never trained before, never got in a fight before, and they have to catch up with that guy. So I think they should have been more picky of who they let in. Even Pineda, like he's actually great. Like Dylan Dennis, like I feel like he's not. I don't know anybody that's ever said that he's like really good for the scene. It's hard. It's hard. Okay, so Anthony Taylor, I gotta put him. I feel like he lost to somebody, but he has the belt still or something. I'll put him right here. I put him right there. Okay, Josh Bruckner. Oh, he super falls under the list of uncoordinated but huge, like bodybuilder guy. Because he's a lot better now, but especially in his first like 3 fights, even against Chase Demore. Like Chase Demore is more of the bodybuilding uncoordinated, but he still falls under that category. But he just luckily chases like more on that category. Chase is huge. If you haven't met him in person, he's just a big, tall, like his feet are huge. I'm like, whoa, because we boxed at the same gym sometimes back in the day. And his hands are just, it's crazy. He's just a big ass dude. He's hard to put down. So Josh Bruckner. I'll put him right here. I think out of these guys, he's the best because I think he fought Temper and he beat Temper. So I'll put him here. Ooh. Christy C with the gifty D. Do you follow boxing? Uh-oh. I feel like everybody's going to be like, no, I don't know why he's talking about boxing. It's just something I love, and I want to share it with you guys. Didn't you see this record? What record? Yeah, he knocked out Temper. Yeah, I'll put him there. Okay, Joe Weller. I'll put him here, but he hasn't boxed in a long time. I think he's only boxed twice, and he was the GOAT of YouTube boxing, so he kind of is YouTube boxing, so I'll put him at the top of YouTube boxing. Actually, I think he would beat Austin McBroom. I'll put him there. I don't know. Okay, Swarms. Damn. I think he's better than Chase. Yeah, I'll put him right there. So Swarms and Pineda are the guys that replaced me when I got that concussion. Yeah, guys, answer the poll. Oh, you guys do follow boxing. I don't even follow boxing that much. Just like the big fights and some of the influencer fights, but we'll get to the problem with Misfits in a little bit. But I haven't watched a Misfits event in a long time. Wenderson Nunes, baby! I think he's better than Josh Bruckner. I think he's better than Austin McBroom. I think he's better than Joe Weller. I think he's better than, I think he's better than, I think he's better than here. I think he goes right there. And that guy is the guy that would be my dream fight. I think we would have a good fight. I don't know anything about him. I know he's a comedian. I know English isn't his first language, but I like how he fights. It's slick. It's deliberate. It's you can tell he's thinking. He's not just going in there and just throwing and trying to hit somebody. He's thinking and he's like waiting and he wants to counter and I just like how he fights. I think it would be a fun fight. I think it would be a tough fight. I think he would be a cleaner version of B-Dave, of me and B-Dave's fight. But I think he'll be tougher. Dylan Dennis. Did he only fight Logan? Is that his only fight? Logan did, but that's, yeah, I think he's a punching bag. He didn't take it serious. Yeah, he's a punching bag. I mean, if he wanted to, I think he's just in it for the money because he's not trying to, like, be known for YouTube boxing. So I think he's just a punch bag just for the monies. Slim. I think Slim lost to who? Anthony Taylor? Is that who he lost to? Slim's up there, but who did he lose to at the end? Oh, he lost to Gib. Where's Gib at? Oh, I didn't even put Gib up here yet. Okay, he beat Salt Poppy. I'm so sad. I was so sad about that. I did not think there was any way. But I think it's because he was weight drained, but still, I thought he would still beat him. All right, right there. I put Gib behind Anthony Taylor. I think he would lose to Anthony Taylor, and then Dean's better. Okay, Logan Paul. I think he would beat them. He would beat them. He would beat them. I'm going to put him at the top of mid just because he doesn't box often. He lost KSI twice, right? Or as a draw, then he lost, and then he beat Dylan Dennis. But Dylan Dennis is a UFC fighter, and he couldn't put him down, which I think he should have been able to. So there's that. Okay, and then me, I'll put me above Logan. Actually, we're in different weight classes. If we got in a fight, he would definitely win. But we're talking about boxing, and I have not lost in boxing. I had a draw once, but I've won twice. He lost once, draw once, so I have one more win. So, and we both barely box. Like, he's had 3, I've had 3. So, I just have the better record. So, boom, baby! Deji, so much potential. But he would just not unlock it. He'll say, nah, I'm going to keep it inside. Nobody gets to see my potential. Nobody. Mwahahaha. All right. Will he beat me? No. Would he beat Logan? No. Would he beat Nick? Nope. Would he beat Wade? Nope. Would he beat Wenderson Nunes? Nope. Would he beat B-Dave? Nope. Would he beat Pineda? Nope. Would he beat Dr. Mike? Damn, different weight classes. Nope. Will he beat Joe Weller? I think so. Would he beat Austin McBroom? Yep. Okay, there's Deji. Right here. What do you guys think? Vinny Hacker. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Insane ranking. What? Why? What would be the number one thing you would change? Wenderson lost to King Kenny. How is Deji below? What? You think Deji would beat King Kenny? I don't know what you're trying to say with that. Because Nick lost to Warren Spencer. How's Deji below? Deji would not beat Warren Spencer. Who has Deji beat? He beat Fuzi and Swarms. Look at where, like, Swarms is at the bottom of YouTube boxing and Fuzi's at retire. Those are two, and that's probably their placements in most rankings. And those are the two people that he beat. But to be fair, I have 2 people that I fought in mid and 1 YouTube boxer. So, I don't know. What? You really think Deji would beat Warren Spencer? I don't even know Warren Spencer. I just know he was, like, in shape. And that's why he would beat... I guess he beat Deji. I mean, he beat Fuzi, and Fuzi was super in shape. I don't know. I'm going to have to... I don't know. Who did Deji fight last? Oh, that dude that was 0-5. He's never won a fight, and he's lost all of his fights in the first round. And he took a dive because he just wants to get paid. So he goes in, first punch, goes down. That's it. Deji could put me down? No way. Then why? Wait, yeah, you can actually put it. I don't know, man. Why didn't you add HS, Ed Matthews, Wally Sharks, and all the other guys? Cause I don't know them. I don't know. I guess Wally Sharks I could have. I don't know who Ed Matthews is. I don't know who HS is. I've never seen their content. I don't know them. That's why I said these are all the people from my head that I could come up with that I remember in boxing that had the bigger names. That just like I've either boxed or they've been on my card or they were on a big card and then that's it. If he actually trains, who actually trains? Deji? Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't understand that. People always said, oh, if he really put his heart into it, if he really trained, he would beat you. I'm like, what? What? That makes no, that's like, oh, if I took steroids, I would beat you. I'm like, yeah, because I'm taking steroids. If I did more push-ups than you, I would beat you. Yeah, because I did more push-ups. If I boxed more than you, I would beat you. Yeah. So what is that excuse? It's like there's no excuse for him to use. So you guys are using that excuse. He can manage knock you out or something like that. That's what I think. What makes you think that though? Everybody says, oh, if he put his heart into it, he would beat you. But he doesn't, and he hasn't. In most of his fights, like 90% of his fights, he did not train as hard as he needed to, or he trained to what he thought he needed to, and he was like, okay, that's enough. I train like I'm gonna die. Like I have to train. I don't miss a workout. I do one more push-up. I do one more set. I'll do one more round. That's crazy that, I mean, it's understandable. Like you can beat Deji and King Kenny. I don't think I could beat King Kenny because he trains a lot more than me and he's had a lot more fight experience. But I definitely think like anybody else on this card would be 100% down to fight Deji because it's not really a threat. Swarms would do a rematch. Fuzi might do a rematch. But anybody else on this card would be down to fight him if they were the same weight. Because it's not a threat. Why do you think I wasn't scared with freaking 20,000 people yelling, cheering for Deji, and I was fighting Deji in his hometown? And why do you think I wasn't scared? Because of my opponent. Okay, last one. Here we go. KSI. All right. I'm going to tell you my true opinion on KSI's boxing. Bryce Hall would put Deji to sleep. I agree. So this is KSI. Misfits is his. He's one of the OG YouTube boxers. We were supposed to fight one time. He wanted me to go up like 20 pounds in weight. And from my walk around weight. And then I got a concussion. But as a boxer, we're talking about as a boxer. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful or anything crazy like that. But who has he beaten? He beat Logan. He beat Swarms, who's never boxed before. He had like 2 weeks to get ready for that fight. He beat Pineda, who told me that he weighed in like 169 or 169, but they said that he was 179, and he was like, whatever. And then who else? Temper, who lost to Slim when he could have fought Slim. He decided to fight Temper because he just got knocked out. He's like, I'm gonna knock him out again. Joe Fournier is the old guy. And that wasn't even a win. That was a disqualification. So he had those 4 wins, right? Oh, no contest. So who did he beat then? He beat Swarms, he beat Pineda, he beat Logan. Right? And then Joe Fournier, oh no, Joe Fournier doesn't count. Dang, that's 3. Oh, Temper. So he beat Temper, Pineda, and Swarms. He had a massive weight advantage against Pineda. Swarms never fought before. And Temper just got out of getting knocked out by Slim. And he chose him over Slim. So I don't know. I don't know. So, and like, I feel like, okay, here, if you're going to clip anything to try to make up this beef with me and KSI, this is what I'm going to say about his fighting. His fighting would do better in the street than it would do in boxing. I feel like he would be a better street fighter. If you had a street fighter ranking and a boxing ranking, he would rank higher in the street fighting than the thing because of his style. It's unorthodox. It's kind of cool though. It's kind of like anime-ish. But as a boxer, I don't know. I think in his next upcoming match, he's probably gonna, every time he fights, he's like, I'm trying to incorporate more boxing. I need more boxing, because he is aware that in like boxing, it's just, I don't know. It's just not what you would think boxing looks like, but it's worked against him. But then look at the people he's beaten with it. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put him, he's definitely higher than Austin McBroom, Joe Weller, Deji, talking about, yeah, Winnerson Nunes. I think, yeah. King Kenny, yeah. Jarvis. Actually, I'm gonna move some stuff around up here. Okay, Dean the Great, Anthony Taylor. I like Salt Poppy better. I don't even care if Slim beat him. I'll put Salt Poppy there. No, okay, here. Like that. And then KSI, I think he would beat Slim just because he's naturally heavier and Slim would have to go up in weight a lot. Damn, I think that he would beat Salt Pop. I think he would beat Gibb, but I don't know if he could beat Salt Poppy. Okay, I'll put him right here. All right, that's not bad. I forgot the reason that KSI didn't fight Slim and Anthony Taylor in the same day, and I think, I don't remember what the reason was, but I feel like it was just two tough opponents. Like, I think he could beat them both one-on-one, but together, I don't think KSI could have beat them, especially back-to-back. Or no, it's tag team, right? They can get it in and out. Yeah, I think he 100% would have lost that shit, for sure. But one-on-one, I think he beats them both. He beats Slim easy, beats Anthony Taylor a little tougher, but he should come out with the W. But together, I think he would have lost, and his team was like, hey, we gotta, I don't know, they've been working hard, man. You had your music career, you've had YouTube, you were doing this. All these two do is box. There's a lot of people like that are more boxer than influencer. There's Dean the Great, Anthony Taylor, Gibb, Salt Poppy, Slim. Damn, everybody in the pro, except for KSI, is more of a boxer than an influencer. And that's why they're freaking up there. That's what I'm talking about. That's the problem with Misfits. Okay, let's talk about it. All right, let's talk about it. I wrote some points down in my phone so I don't forget. This is the biggest problem with influencer boxing. Damn. I was supposed to go to freaking basketball. But Roy just said he can't go. So I don't want to go if Roy's not going. Dang it. Let me call Michael real quick. I hope he answers.
Yo.
Hey, are you still trying to go basketball night?
Yeah.
Freaking Roy just texted me and said he's not going anymore. And I was like, what?
Dang it.
I know, so I was like, I was only going because you're going. Now we're just going to go play and we're just going to suck.
He was the link to those guys, right?
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Oh, boy.
So what do you think? Do you still want to go? Or what? But I feel bad because I feel like they got 16 people. And then if all three of us aren't going anymore, then they still have 13 people.
Yeah, they'll still be able to run
Yeah. Oh, you're on stream as well, so don't talk about anything crazy. But yeah, I don't know. What do you want to do? Have you been training hard for the last 24 hours? If you want to go, I'll go. But if you don't want to go, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not gonna go either.
This is so hard.
I know. And it's a freaking, I just looked, it's freaking 56 minutes away from me. I was like, ugh.
I know, because it's like South LA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was going to be an hour for me too.
All right, well, what are we trying to do? Are we trying to drive 2 hours round trip to play basketball or not?
I'm like 50-50.
All right, well, what time is it? Oh, it's 5, so I would have to leave here at 6:30 to get there in time.
I mean, why don't you, because you're on stream,
Yeah.
Take like 30 minutes to kind of see how it feels. Me too, because I'm gonna digest that information and then I'll text you in like 30.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
All right.
Have a good stream, bro.
All right, bye. Ooh. Well, is it for fun or trade game? It's for fun. It's just against this one guy invited me, and I said, is Roy going? He said, yeah. I was like, okay, I'll go if Roy's going. Now Roy's not going, but then I found out it's like D1 basketball players. I'm like, dude, I'm just about to go over here and get dunked on over and over and not even be able to have a fun game. So, yeah. Okay, let's talk about Misfits. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Let me see. All right. So, the problem with YouTube influencer Misfits boxing is what I've touched on throughout this ranking. Let me see here. There we go. Sorry. It is that there are some people, when influencer boxing first started, there was big names like KSI, Logan Paul, Jake, Deji, iDubbbz, Dr. Mike, Joe Weller, I don't know, all these people. There was FaZe Temper, there was me, there was Nick, there's let me see. Oh, I got the list right here. You got Wynderson Nunes. You got all these big people, right? And we can box, and we can train, but that's not our whole lives. We have to get back to YouTube. We have to go to we have to vlog. We have to stream. We have to do this. We have to do that. We don't have time to just box. The people in this pro list right here, other than KSI, mostly box. I feel like maybe Kinkenny. But I feel like he's the only exception that I could think of that might do boxing just as much as he does social media. But this is where the problem lies. Who has a name outside of boxing that's bigger than their name in boxing? That's the question. FaZe Jarvis, I feel like he's mostly known for boxing now. He's just always fighting, always has fight clips, always has spar. He's been boxing nonstop for years and years and years. He's fought a bunch of professional, he takes it serious, and he boxes all the time, which is fine. That's cool. Slim, he wasn't a very big name before boxing. He's a way bigger name now. And in the Misfits boxing world, he is a staple. He's very well known in boxing, and all he does, his main way of making money is boxing. Salt Poppy, he was big on TikTok, but he's definitely more known for boxing now. Everybody knows he's the boxing running in place guy, and he's really good, and he's Filipino. Gib, I feel like he hasn't posted a YouTube video that wasn't boxing related in like 4 or 5 years. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm assuming. Anthony Taylor, he's only known in the boxing world. He might have a following now, but that came from Misfits. So, like, he doesn't have a name outside. Dean the Great, I didn't know Dean. He's awesome. Great boxer. But he's mostly known for boxing. Even before boxing, influencer boxing, he was known for street boxing. So, it's all boxing. All the, and so, that's the problem. You have all these guys that can box all the time. They can jump in and replace people if there's like a last minute dropout because they're always ready. They're always boxing. So they're just always fighting, always fighting. They're on multiple cards. They get paid. But the more they box, the more experience they get. The more the experience gap is between like, I'm sure there's a lot of YouTube boxers that want to box, but they can't because they have to fight these guys. And even, and they're not, the skill gap is so far apart. Even if they didn't fight these guys and they got offered to fight people or another big name. A big name got offered to fight another big name, but they're going to be on a card surrounded by guys that have been doing it for years. So they're going to look like shit. Not when they fight each other. It's going to look like shit compared to all the other fights on the card. And those two big names will be the main event. So all the fights under them of all these guys that fill in, take over, that fight all the time, that have all this experience, they're way better than all the first-time boxer, big name YouTubers. They're just it's gonna be a great fight, close fight, cool fight, nice. They know what they're doing. And then it gets to the main event and they suck. So that's the problem. Influencer boxing was taken over by people that had the time and still have the time to box all the time. Oh, Danny Aaron's fight looked ass considering Anthony Taylor was co-main event against Anderson Silva's son. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I didn't see that fight, but oh, Dean's a popular streamer nowadays. Nice. Reggie, do you think Creator Clash will have any good fights? Let me look at who's fighting in Creator Clash. But that is the problem with Misfits. But there's some news I gotta share with you guys. Let me see. Creator Clash 3 fights. Good question, Reggie. Thank you for asking that. Creator Clash low-key sucks in name value. Yeah, but the reason why Creator Clash is awesome to me is because they always have new people. They have big names. Like, they might not be people you watch, but they have a bigger following than most of the returning people on Misfits. Because they're fighting with everybody else that's only had one fight, or it could be their first fight and all that stuff, or they're coming back for their second fight. Let me see. Oh shit. Okay, good. There's pictures. Okay, let's look at this, and then I will explain something else about Misfits that is gonna save Misfits. Okay, this one is LA Beast versus Harley. That's gonna be a cool one. I feel like LA Beast got the strength, but Harley is also a big dude, and he has more experience. I think he's had 2 fights or 1 fight. 2 fights? I don't know. So I think that's gonna be a good fight. I don't know these guys. I don't know. Oh, this is Myth versus this guy. I think the 2 best fights. Wait. Oh, here's more. Oh, Freddie Wong. That's crazy. Dad versus Jago. All right. I think the 2 best fights, mark my words, are gonna be the main event. Harley versus Kevin. That's gonna be crazy. And then Odd Ones Out and Will Neff. Those are gonna be the best fights. Watch me. Mark my words. I actually have seen some stuff from Will. I met Will, and I know Odd Ones Out, and that one's gonna be the best fight. I'm telling you, you're gonna be shocked. I think they're both gonna bring their A game. Odd Ones Out had one of the worst. I'm sorry if you're watching this. One of the worst losses I've seen, and it was on his birthday, and it was such a mismatch. It was unfair, but he got messed up, and I think he's like freaking Batman, or like, I think he's like Batman, where he got beat up, and I feel like he's gonna come back so just like, oh, I feel like he just has vengeance in his heart, and he wants to redeem himself. And I feel like that would motivate me. That would motivate the shit out of me. For sure. I would be like, let's go! Oh! I would be like, I'm never gonna let that happen again. Creative Clash 2 was so fun to watch. You went crazy. I know! That's the worst I've ever beaten up anybody in my life ever. It was crazy. But yeah, watch out for these two fights. Will Neff, Odd Ones Out, and LABs versus Harley. Let me tell you something. That's gonna be good. Okay, back to freaking Misfits. So I was thinking about this, right? I was like, damn, that's the problem with Misfits. Like, it's hard to get new big creators in there to fight because they're just gonna look stupid compared to all these guys that know how to fight. Instead of everybody, you can see from like 0 to fight, you can see how much they improved. It just gets messy. Yeah. But the good thing is, Ali Chris Maloney gifted 10. Thank you, Ali. You the best. Yeah. The thing with Misfits, I was thinking about that, right? I was like, damn, that sucks. Like, it's just like, nobody's gonna want to come in there and just look dumb. They're gonna have two big names. They're gonna have a co-main event that's way better than them probably, and then they have to go out and fight and look dumb. Like, I've never played soccer before, but that's like me going to play soccer at a park with guys that go to the park and play soccer all the time. I would look dumb. I would look weak. I would look out of shape. I'd be like, oh, it just give me like 3 months to train in this soccer game, and I'll still look bad to these guys that have been boxing for years. I mean, playing soccer for years. I'm talking about football. Sorry. I think most of the world considers football as soccer. I mean, soccer is football. I don't watch soccer or football. So, there you go. So I was thinking about that, right? Next day, I go online and I see a Misfits post. And they made the best move ever. I was like, no way. I was just going to make a video about this. And they fixed it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let's see, where's it at? Come on, baby. Oh, what? Okay, hold on. Did I save it? I'm pretty sure I took a screenshot, but I want to show you guys on camera, so I think I gotta go to X. Hey, come on, where's it at? Come on now. Oh, I'm coming up on it. I feel it. It's close. Ooh, come on. Where is it? Oh, I'm logged in here. I can just go to my saved. Here we go, baby. Okay, look at this. I saw this. I was like, no way. Misfits will now have 3 separate entities / leagues. The crossover, which is all the people that are in the pro, those who take they're training seriously. Gibb, Salt Poppy, Dean the Great, Slam, Anthony Taylor, all those. That's great. Give them their own space. They can shine. That's cool. Then they have a pro league. That's cool, I guess, but I don't think you need that. Like, we're not, I mean, it's like what I said before. It's going to make all the influencers and the crossover boxers look dumb. I don't know how many, like, are there any influencer pros? The only one I know is Idris Virgo, but I don't know anything about him. I don't know what he does. I'm not interested in him. So I don't know how the pro league's going to go. I feel like that's going to have the lowest views out of all three of these categories, which is fine if they want to. I don't know. It's not my. It's Misfits. It's not mine. And then influencers, those who haven't fought as much or less experienced in fighting. That would be awesome. So I don't have the pressure of going in there and fighting somebody like Jarvis, who has 6 fights, or Slim, who has however many fights, or Anthony Taylor, who has all this experience, or all these people. I could just fight like once a year and be in the influencer category. That'd be awesome, because I don't have time to box. I haven't boxed in 2 years. So if I came back, I'm like, yeah, don't freaking put me in the crossover where they have months and years of camp under their belt when I've only had 3 fights. So that means like 9 months of training, but spread over 4 to 5 years. So yeah, so I think this is gonna save Misfits, but I think this is gonna save Misfits, but I really don't think anybody's gonna watch the pro. They'll definitely tune in for the influencers. If you get a bunch of big names that haven't fought before, that's where you put them. And then crossover, that'd be cool because they've grown attached to those fighters, like Dean all the people that weren't known before Misfits. There's a special place for them in the Misfits fans' hearts. So that's going to be viewable. Influencers, people are going to watch that for sure to see first-time fighters and like big name fighters. And then there's the pro. Yeah, that's cool. I can't wait to see how that goes. You're a professional boxer. Hey, I know, but I barely ever box. I'm too good for influencer boxers. Thank you, but I haven't fought in so long. I haven't boxed in so long. I haven't hit in the bag or mitts in so long. At least not consistently. If I pass a bag, I'll hit it. I'll hit it for a round, but that's it. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see what else. Oh, I saw somebody commented. They said you should watch the Jason the Ween versus Deji spar they did. And I was like, my brother was like, you know Jason? And I was like, I think I've seen his face. And my little brother, he's like, oh yeah, I love his stuff. And I was like, oh. So I checked him out. And then right after I found him, I saw that he boxed Deji. And I was like, oh. And of course, Deji took it easy on him. But that'd be cool if I sparred him, not having trained in so long, and I'm going light as well. Of course, I'm not going to try to hurt him, and see how he does. And then we can compare me versus Deji, but I just don't know him. My brother said they follow each other. My little brother said they follow each other on Instagram. So I'll be like, hey, introduce me. See if he wants to do a light spar. And just so we can have that comparison footage. That'd be cool. I probably could only last for like 2 or 3 rounds before I'm gassed, though, even if we're taking it light. Okay. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, you guys, let's see. I don't know what we're about to find, but I'm about to type in on TikTok.
You know, maybe instead of
Alex Wassabi boxing. There's probably gonna be some hate, but there might be some good stuff. We'll see. Okay, Alex Wassabi boxing. Oh, top. Okay, let's see. Okay. Hold on. Let me go pee real quick, and then I'm gonna go get that prime drink that I have in the fridge, and then we're gonna try it, and then we're gonna watch some of these TikToks. Oh shit! I'm excited. All right. New flavor prime, baby. Let's try this shit. Huh. Hey, Boxer Alex out here. Sorry, I don't drink energy drinks. This is not an energy drink. I actually don't drink energy drinks either because they get me too, like, ah. So, I have this. This is the Sour Nova Prime KSI and Logan Paul's thingy thing. I'm going to give my honest opinion. My favorite one is the Ice Pop one, I believe. I haven't had it in a while. But they used to send it to me like every month. I'm sure if I ask, they'll send some more, but let's try this bad boy. I'm scared. I don't like sour. Shit. Okay, here we go. 10% coconut water. B vitamins, antioxidants, electrolytes, and sour. Okay, let me see. It has a little bit of sour. It tastes like a melted popsicle. You know, the in the bag, like the tubes. It tastes like a melted popsicle, but with some sour in it. I don't know how there's not that much sugar in here. It tastes like so sugary. That's crazy. 2 grams of sugar? What? That's crazy. I don't know how they did that. They're freaking wizards. Oh, it's just citric acid is the sour part. Ah. One more, last one. I don't like it. It's not bad. I feel like for what it is, people would like it if they like sour drinks. I just don't like sour drinks. I feel like it's very common. I'm not hating on them. I just don't like sour drinks. I like the Ice Pop one. Send me some Ice Pop ones. I'll drink it all day. I'll drink it on the stream. I don't care. It's just the sour. I don't want to drink sour. I don't like it. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna announce my boxing announcement after we watch some of these. Let's just watch the top ones. Okay. Alex Wassabi on smoke. Where's the audio? Oops. What? These actions are performed by and supervised by professionals. Do not attempt. That's right. Ah, shit. Where's the sound at? Hold on. Oh, it's because I'm zoomed in. Hold on. Wait. Oh, there it is. Haha. All right, you guys ready for this? Let's see what it is, baby. Okay.
Tagged in, back in. Alex Wassabi, the 33-year-old, but he does it with style.
Uh-oh. I just got in. Wait. Watch this. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, is this the... This isn't the beginning of it. Oh, sorry, I was counting. I thought this was the first time I got in there with him. This is actually the second time. Dang it! Okay, watch this. Oh yeah, I made him tag out. Hold on. Here, watch this. I hit him and he's like, I'm out of here. Boom, boom! That hurt him. He's like, ah, gotta get out. And then look, B-Dave comes in, what happens? Like, ready? And boom, 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 baby! Boom, boom, boom! Let's go.
Guava juice, formerly known as white wasabi. Yeah, remember me? You remember me, boy? I know you just had your wedding. You're on your honeymoon. When you get back, get to work. I'll be waiting. Whatever wait, whenever you want. Let's go. Guava.
Big booze for Alex Wassabi. Let's see.
Oh, here, 1, 2. Oh, what?
Taking a punch yet, and you don't really settle into a fight until you.
Here we go.
Yeah, we talk about the
boom, baby! Whoa, I'm a different person when I'm fighting. Dang. I also like boxing because I'm so ADHD, and in that environment, you're forced to focus. You can't not focus. Even in the Deji fight, I got distracted a couple times. Like, I saw my friend on the side of the ring in the middle of the fight, and I was like, hey! So when you're fighting, it just helps me learn how to focus.
Alex Wassabi.
Oh, here it is! I just talked about this. This is when I got distracted because my ADHD. So I saw him right there, and then I was like, hey, what's up, man? And then Deji grabs me, brings me over here, and I'm like, hey, boy.
What's up, man?
That's crazy. I was just talking about that. Okay, here we go. Hey. I won that. I won it. Take that, Mr. I does. Punch it in the face. What else? Oh, this is a good one. Ooh. So, this was when I was getting ready to fight KSI. So I had to fight heavy guys. I'm like 170 here, or 168, and I'm trying to get to 180. And I'm fighting, this guy's 210 pounds, maybe 220. He's way heavier than me, way bigger than me. And you can see, I'm doing good there, but at the beginning, you see I get hit by one of his shots, and it hurts, look. Oh shit. Like that hit, that's from a guy that's 40 pounds heavier than me in this video. And I took so many of those hits, even though I hit him more and I hit him more effectively, their punches are so much heavier that every day, getting punched like that every day, one time's not bad. One day's not bad, but multiple times and multiple rounds, concussion. So I was learning how to take a hit from a big guy, but, oh, that's not the right one. Here we go. Ooh, baby! That's crazy. Oh, I rocked him. So wait. Okay, let me count. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I rocked him. He was a 200-pound man against a 170-pound man, and he was like, doom, 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 and he couldn't get away. He was trying to get away. Look at his head. Watch his head. Ready? Watch his head. Boom. What? Oh, oh, oh. He's like, oh. I was locked in. Damn it. I wish I could have got that fight. Okay, what else?
Alex Wassabi has publicly said on a stream that he's down to fight at Misfits. However, Mams and him have been struggling to find an opponent. Apparently these three, Gib, Jarvis, and Slim, were all down to fight Wassabi, but I mean, they're way more experienced than him, or they're just heavier, so fair enough that he doesn't really want to take those fights. And apparently all the guys at his level don't want to fight him. He did say he's down to fight Warren Spencer and Jay Swingler. This is obviously if Jay Swingler can actually get healthy and actually return to the ring. Realistically, there's only one fight the fans want to see, and that's Deji versus Alex Wassabi 2, the rematch. I mean, Deji can finally step up the levels and fight Alex Wassabi. This has been a story in the years, you know, and Deji has got to get this one back. You know, realistically, this is a story that people are interested in. I mean, this could headline a low-cost pay-per-view. I gotta admit, Alex Wassabi has really grown on me in recent years. Don't get me wrong, like, I used to be the biggest hater of this guy. But it kind of made me realize, you know, he's making me feel, he's making me, you know, he's evoking emotion from me, which is good, and I really respect that. You know, at the end of the day, this guy, he's that super nice guy that everyone just hates for no reason. But at the end of the day, I think he brings a really cool dynamic to the scene. It's crazy that being too nice in this scene makes you a heel. Like, it's crazy. Let me know in the comments who you think Wassabi should fight next. Follow me.
That was a perfect explanation. Yeah, people that have had as many fights as me, like 3 fights, don't want to fight me. Oh, what that HS Tiki Taki guy said, give him Ed. I'd fight Ed. Oh, wait, I don't know Ed. I think I kind of remember. I don't know. I'm at the point in my life where whoever gets us paid the most, I'll fight them. Before, because I fought Deji for the experience. I didn't have to. I wanted to. Just have a fight under my belt. Then I fought iDubbbz for charity. Then I fought the tag team with Nick for fun because my friend wanted me to fight with him. And I said, okay, it's Goku and Vegeta. How am I not going to do that? I said, okay, cool. But now I've had all my fun fights, charity fights. I got to get paid if I'm going to fight again. Okay. I can't get me cold, bro. Think he John Wayne. That's a good ass picture. That's a cold picture, baby. For the silicone, yeah, that's a cool picture.
I think he's just scared.
I smoke Pineda.
Boxer, rather, quote, in quote. So you expect him to have more talent than Nick Lamau.
Uh-oh. Oh, here. Okay, here we go. I can count now, finally.
In the crossover boxing scene. It's interesting, like, when you look at the different strategies in a fight like this, right? Lamau, he's already from him, so it begs the question strategy here.
Oh, here we go. Okay, hold on. Okay.
What's the best strategy here?
And ref said fight. 1, 2,
Alex Wassabi,
3,
yeah? He might have
5,
nerves, though.
6,
W Twitch follow,
7,
Twitch follow.
8. Oh!
Wassabi! Oh my days!
Let's go, baby!
Oh my gosh, he's not getting up.
Sam Ham. Oh, he's live right now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wassabi. He's ready. Yo, I'm scared for these guys. Yo, I'm scared.
You are now 2-0 in your boxing career. Tell us, what is next for you?
Oh. That's
okay,
right.
guys, so Wassabi sparred with pros today. Let me see the eye, baby. Let me see the eye. Is that
you?
Let me see the eye. Let me see the eye.
You can't even tell.
You can't
give me like a... So the story behind this, when this happened, is I was sparring this pro. Super, like, way better than me. 10 times better than me. He's just really good. And since I was, like, not as experienced, I guess he asked his girlfriend to film him and my spar. So I was like, damn. Okay, I don't care. So we're sparring, And the first round goes by, and he's obviously better than me. He's taking it easy on me, but I got in some good hits. And he was like, boom. He's like, oh. And then boom. He's like, oh, shit. And then, so after the first round, he's like, okay, fuck that. I'm not going to let this happen again. Take my headgear off. He said, take my headgear off. I can't see his hands. I just can't see my peripherals. That's why he's catching me. Take it off. And then, so they said, okay, they took it off. Second round, I hit him again. And he's like, and he's getting mad. And I'm like, oh, shit. So then we're boxing, and then he's open. So I'm like, he has his hands down, and he's trying to go like this because he's better than me, and everybody knows he's better than me. And so I'm like, boom, I hit him again. And he's like, and then his eyes come forward. His head comes up before his eyes. He's like, now I'm mad. And within 5 seconds, I was on the ground. I was like, dude, why did you let your emotions get the better of you? You know, everybody in this gym knows you're a professional boxer with 10 years of experience, 20 fights under your belt. You're obviously better than me. Why would you give me a black eye? This was like close to my fight too. I was like, dude, you couldn't control your anger. What if you broke my jaw or something? Just because, yeah, it's just, it sucked. I was like, fuck, man. He knocked me down. And he gave me a black eye, and then I couldn't see, like it started swelling up, and I couldn't even continue sparring. The spar was over. We had 2 rounds. I was supposed to spar like 10 rounds that day. I sparred 2 rounds because he couldn't control himself, and he just had to fuck me up because his girlfriend was filming video. Some bullshit. But whatever, it happens. It's boxing. You're getting punched in the face, you're gonna get mad. Oh, this is before iDubbbz. That's Vlad. That's my boy Vlad. Damn.
I'm telling you.
Hey, there's Wade.
I've seen Alex spar a couple times. I've watched him in training. I know the whole KSI thing people got a little bit upset at him for, but the dude's a silent killer, man. Smile in your face and they knock you out cold.
Hey, smile in your face and knock you out cold. Fact is, Alex Wassabi couldn't do it without Nick. Yeah. Nick. That's my boy, yeah. Oh.
Guava juice.
Let's see.
But I'm saying, I remember that day, and I remember you were flipping, bobbing, weaving. You were reading each of these punches. I'm thinking in my head, you've read all of them. How about now you start throwing? What was the reason that day? Because your mentality must have changed under Daly.
Oh, I want to hear this.
I didn't have Daly for long. I had him only for 2 weeks. And just in those short 2 weeks, he like essentially sculpted me to like what you are now. Yeah.
Or what you can do now.
Yeah, what was the reason you weren't throwing against Wassabi?
Scared.
So, in boxing, you can't have the mentality of I'm scared to get hit. Of course not. And that's what I had in the back of my head.
So you were scared. There, he said it himself. Where's that Mo guy at? Look, he said it himself. He was scared to get hit. So he had to run away the whole time. So because he was scared, that's why he lost. But like it's mental training is part of boxing. So it's just crazy to me that people will just go to drastic measures to try to think of excuses.
To get hit. I was scared to get knocked out.
Yeah.
And you can't have that.
Yeah.
You have with boxing, you have to just.
And he was scared because of his opponent. With Swarms and Fuzi, he wasn't scared. So I don't know.
All the way in. Otherwise, you're gonna kind of be half-hearted with every punch. You're like, oh, like that. You know what I mean? Instead of like going through, you're just.
Yeah, I'm not on all that, man.
Yeah.
I remember when you asked me to fight the Sideman Charity.
Yeah, I do admit that the Deji training under Daly would be a good fight. And everybody's like, oh, he was only with his new coach for 2 weeks. He didn't have time. I'm like, dude, I've never had the same coach for each fight. I've had 3 fights. Each fight, I've had a different coach. And I didn't lose in any of those fights with any of those coaches. Deji's lost a bunch of times, and he always blames his coach. This time, it's because he didn't have his coach for long enough. But before this, he's like, oh, that gym sucked. Oh, that coach sucked. Oh, I want to switch coaches. I want to switch teams. Because it's the fighter. The coach is going to help. But I feel like if you're not a good student, it doesn't matter what coach you have. I won with 3 different coaches. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not a coach, but I'm just saying. I don't know. Here, let's hear the rest of this.
Allow me. Unless there's not mad bands there, I don't like
Alex Wassabi just beat Deji in his boxing match. It does suck because this was Deji's redemption time. But at the end of the day, Deji lasted all the round, and he looked the best he's ever done.
I agree. He did look the best he ever was. I thought we had it, but then I talked to Data Squad on the side. I was like, yo, who won? They said, I don't know. And I was like, was it that close? Because in my head, I feel like I was landing, and he was being slick. I was landing.
Oh, is that it? Oh.
Also, Alex Wassabi stated recently in an interview that he was just gonna box for 1 more year.
Alright, let's talk about it. Slim and Wassabi. So a lot of people have been talking about this matchup. If it was to be made official, would Wassabi be the man to take down Slim? How entertaining of a fight this would be. And honestly, I think it's dope enough to try to break down a little bit. So both are middleweights. If Wassabi decided to join Misfits, which I don't believe would happen because KSI has won on the record.
You ready? You ready?
That's just me taking off my jacket?
Anything you want to say to your fans?
Well, then we got the JJ one.
Yeah, it's close now.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
It's literally...
Alright, that's enough. Let's announce my boxing match. Alright. Here we go. My next boxing match. You ready? I've been in talks with different organizations. And I've had 2 fights fall through. I think people agree to fight me. And then they look up, they're like, oh, they see a picture of me, and they're like, oh, that guy's easy. Just like Deji and iJubs, they made that mistake. And then they find the footage of me sparring or boxing or hitting mitts, and they're like, oh, shit, actually, they pull out. So I've had 2 fights fall through this year. I've been trying to get another one. So my next boxing match is gonna be nobody. I'm retiring. I am not boxing anymore. It's been 2 years since I've boxed. I'm 35 now. I'm getting up there. I'm done with boxing. I'm just gonna announce it. I've never said it, so now everybody will know. If anybody asks, chat, let them know. I am not boxing anymore. I tried to set up 2 boxing matches. They fell through. I'm not boxing anymore. That part of my life is over. The only people I would come back for are Whindersson Nunes or Deji, but I don't think those are gonna happen. So that's it. I'm just, if a fight comes to me, I'll take it into consideration, but I am not actively looking to box anymore. I'm not training. I'm streaming now. I don't have a lot of time to freaking be training 3 times a day, working out 3 times a day, 2 times a day. So, yeah. So am I giving up my tag team titles because I technically don't have? I don't care about belts, man. I don't care about the titles. I don't care about belts. What is that? What is that? It doesn't matter. What is it? A belt? What am I gonna do with it? I can't wear it. I don't care about belts. I don't care about titles. I've only fought for my friend. I fought for charity, and I fought for experience. My first fight was experience. So I don't care about titles. I don't care about anything. I'm done boxing. I want to be a husband and a dad. That's my focus. That's why I made Twitch, because I took a long break off of social media, and then COVID happened, and I'm just trying to build up from the ground up. I tried to get back with Roy. That didn't work out. But that doesn't mean, it just means I have to start from zero, and that's where I'm at. I want to buy a house. I want to buy an engagement ring. I want to plan all this. I want to save up for a kid. I want to be a father and a dad. I'm at that point in my life. That's all I want. I don't want a nice car. I don't want to, a nice house would be cool just for the family, but I don't need anything nice. I don't need whatever. I just on Twitch to make enough to just get the next chapter of my life started. So I am done with boxing, everybody. So don't expect any announcements coming up. And if you do, I don't know about it. So if in like a month you see that I'm boxing somebody, I'm like, oh shit, guys. I really, at this moment in my life right now, I don't have a boxing match. I don't have plans for a boxing match. I don't have any contracts. I don't have anything. So if you find out in a month that I'm boxing, something has happened between here and there. And I guarantee you, it's probably because they paid me well. That's the only reason, because that would be for my future family, for my future kids, for my future wife, for my wedding, for my house. That's why I would do it. I would be boxing because I want to box. I mean, I do love boxing. You saw it. It looks fun, right? I looked like I was having fun. I was always smiling. It's so fun. But, yeah, I would only box if it was to help support the future of my family. Other than that, I'm not boxing no more.